In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make money fast this week with the VIP work and the import-export. Both are paying out double this week, so let's get on with the video. First, we're going to start off with doing VIP work. We're going to register as CEO first. We'll be doing a headhunter here. Headhunter is really easy. You have to go take out 4 targets here. 2 targets are going to be inside of a vehicle, and 2 targets are going to be outside of a vehicle. So you can use something like the Sparrow or Press Mark II or Buzzer for this. You can get this done pretty quickly here. If using the Press Mark II, just shoot 2 missiles at a vehicle and they'll all hop out, and then you should be able to take out the target from there. Just like that. The outside targets are hard to take out. Just make sure you're locking onto the target. Take that one out very easily. You can get this done within like 2 minutes pretty much. At the final target here, and we made $61,500. Nice. Now next what we're going to do is we're going to source a top range vehicle. I was going to say, in order to source a top range vehicle, you'll need 10 standard or 10 mid-range cars, but I'm pretty sure this secretly has changed because I have 10 standard or 10 mid-range cars, and for some reason I am still getting some mid-range cars. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's just random at this point. But we're going to source a top range vehicle. If it's a mid range vehicle, just make sure you have some top range vehicles inside your vehicle cargo warehouse. Alright, source a vehicle here. In this mission, I had to go over here to where the cops were. They pulled over this guy. I thought it was going to be a police chase for a second. The police chase and the one we had to pick up the vehicle from the cargo bob out in the ocean. Those are the two worst ones. But here, this one's pretty easy. All you have to do is just pretty much hop on the car while the cops are confronting the dude that got pulled over. And you can call Lester for this. You'll get the cops on you. You'll be able to deliver back to your vehicle cargo warehouse, no problem. We all get different missions here, so like I said, the police chase and the one you have to go get the vehicle off the ocean with the cargo bob, those are the 2 hardest ones here. Took some damage on the way back, but no big deal. Deliver this, no problem. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to sell a top range vehicle. You can do this in a solo public server. You can do this in a public server or a solo server. The problem about doing the solo server is you will have enemies coming after you, so you have to pull a vehicle over and take them all out. You have at least 3 to 4 waves of them. So if you don't want to deal with them, you just more likely just want to sell in a public server. If you don't want to be in a big public server, it may take you at least a few tries to be in a small public server. But here I'm going to be selling a big public server with at least 25 or more players here. Here we'll be selling the ETR1. You do not need to do a lot with this vehicle. Just pick pretty much the first option. Of course you can't pick the first option for the plate, but just pick the second option. Put chrome, you get that kind of thing. Just put random things in your car. It should take you 5 seconds here. A tip I can give you guys doing this is, like you guys seen kind of earlier, there was somebody outside of my vehicle car warehouse, so I did want to wait before I decided to sell a top range vehicle. But also you have a global signal timer that's at least a minute here. No one will be knowing that you're selling this. No one will be knowing that you're selling unless the global signal timer goes off. But here nobody knows that I'm selling. But I still want to be careful here because there's some randoms over here. They're not a problem, but just in case. Unfortunately, if you close your app, you still will lose the vehicle if somebody tries to blow it up or steal it from you. So apparently, it's just that's just what sucks. So I can see why people probably would like to do this in a private server rather than doing it in a public server, selling it, or even sourcing it. Sourcing it, of course, there's no reason to source in a public server. Just do it in a private server. But selling, yeah, I can see why people do this in the private server here. And here, we're delivering a vehicle, no problem. Do it at least with 25 or more players here. And we made $300,000. Nice, $100,000 bonus, not bad at all. Now after that, what we're going to do is go into a private server here. We're going to call in our terabyte, and then we're going to source another top range vehicle. I absolutely hate this one, mainly because it's tailing, but this is a tailing mission where you have to tail this criminal all the way to the hideout where the vehicle is. If you you know, alert the driver, it won't be no big deal. They'll just drive faster. See, like as you guys see, now they're chasing crewmen to the hideout, and they'll be driving slightly faster now that they're alerted here. A tip when doing this is if you're in the Press Mark II and you have the homing missiles on, you'll have a clue where, you know, the criminal's going to be pulling up at. Like if you're a bit of ahead of it, and you're like in the Press Mark II or a Buzzard even, you will have a clue. I wouldn't recommend firing missiles when you have a clue where the location is of the vehicle, because you could potentially blow up the vehicle here. But this is where the hideout is, so you have to come over here and take out the enemies. Be careful because you could get aimbotted here, so just be aware of that. Without the vehicle, and be aware you're going to have enemies coming after you. I say this vehicle is fast enough to outrun them. Don't worry about the damages. I mean, it's an ETR-1 and they're in a defect vehicle. Like, this is faster than what they're driving and coming after you. So don't worry about it here. Even the damages, like, there's no way, you know, they'll damage this vehicle so much as long as you're driving fast, not driving reckless, hitting anything. Anyways, we delivered that here. I had $7,000 worth of damage, but it's no big problem for me. I have 140 million in this game. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with another headhunter here. Now we're going to take out all 4 of those targets. This is pretty easy, like I said, just use a Press Mark II, Sparrow, or a Buzzard for this. We're taking out the last target now. That was the end of it there. Nope, missed. Alright. Easy $61,500. That took like 2 minutes worth of work. Definitely take advantage of doing these this week. It's like you can make money really quickly. I mean, with the import-export, like sourcing the vehicles, that could be, you know, take a little more time. But you know, doing these VIP work, like Headhunter and potentially others, yeah, you will make a lot of money pretty quickly. Next, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be sourcing another top-range vehicle. The reason we're gonna be doing this is because I'm sure that there's still a cooldown for where you can sell another vehicle inside your vehicle cargo warehouse. So we're going to source another top range vehicle here. This one is pretty simple. You just have to beat the time pretty much. You can use a Press Mark II for this. Literally, they don't literally, yeah, I don't know. This is not a land vehicle. This is more of an air vehicle. But you know, either way, even if you are in a land vehicle, it's easy to beat this time, honestly. Just like that, it was pretty easy. I beat this like within a minute. But here now we're going to steal a top range vehicle. We're going to knock this guy out of the back here because why not? I don't know. But we're going to get in that here. You're also going to have more enemies coming after you. If you're in a vehicle like this, you know, enemies are going to kind of be on top of you. So you may have to like pop the tires, but to pop the tires or just, you know, shoot the driver and then you'll be able to deliver it no problem without having to worry about taking away too much damage. Took some good damage, but nothing too crazy here. Over this back. And now finally what we're going to be doing is we're going to be selling this in a public server. You guys don't have to do this in a public server. You can do it in a private server. Just be aware that you're going to have enemies coming after you. So we're going to be selling another top range vehicle here. Like I said, do the same thing again. Don't add any crazy customizations. It doesn't matter. They'll still be getting paid the same thing. Just change the plate number, put chrome, you know, put just regular stock rims. That's just about it. Now we're about to deliver this here. And remember, like I said, you do have ghost synchronization for this, but I recommend you going ghost when the gold signal timer goes off here. But we're finally delivering this, no problem here. I was doing this, I'll admit, I was doing this early in the morning, so you know, the plug sessions were pretty chill actually. So, we delivered that here, no problem. Made nearly $300,000. I did this early in the morning, so not really exactly everybody's on here. But that's all I have for you guys today. Just repeat everything I did in this video. You just repeat from the start. You know, do another headhunter and just go on about what I showed you guys earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Put the notifications on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.